Buenas, buenas, buenas. ¿Cómo va todo? Me figura que hay 3 personas viendo el stream. Y me figura que están Pablo, Wolf y Black. Así que buenas si andan por ahí. Ayer me quedé a 1 hora más o menos de terminar el juego porque me faltó algunas interacciones y los créditos y las cinemáticas finales y bla bla bla. Lo hubiera terminado, pero ya era muy tarde y la mayoría se tenía que ir, así que fue como, bueno, lo dejamos para mañana. Pero bueno, hoy vamos a terminar ya. La batalla final la hicimos ayer, ciertamente. Así que... como el clímax de la historia fue ayer, diría. Voy a cambiar la escena. Voy a activar el volumen. Y voy a cerrar la música por mí. A ver, todavía todo está yendo bien. Pen, 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 pen. Bueno, también estábamos viendo algunos de los diálogos ayer. De acá cómo interaccionábamos con la gente. Nos quedan algunos vínculos por ver. Así que terminemos con eso. A ver, tenemos a Hidetoshi por acá. Hola.
Oh, it's you. You don't look so good. Is the weather getting to you?
Se ve que todos están viendo que estoy medio mal.
It's already March. There's something I wanted to tell you. Well, we're in the same grade, so I'm sure we'll have plenty of chances to talk. Even so, I wanted to say this while we're both still on the student council. I'm going to quit. Well, this semester is just about wrapping up. All this means is I'm not going to apply next year. That cigarette business gave me a lot to think about. This may sound odd, but do you think this country is headed in the right direction?
Eso creo.
I see. Well, I feel differently. You're an optimistic man, so maybe society looks different through your eyes. Up until January, there was a sinister cult growing in popularity. A society without a future. For many people out there, that's the reality. I was thinking how we could change that, and what it would take to change society. My answer to that used to be reform by those in power. But starting a revolution just because you have the power to do so creates more problems. That's what the cigarette incident taught me. I realized how naive I had been. And it helped me arrive at a different answer.
¿Y cuál fue?
I think the best thing for society is education. Every last individual that makes up our society should have a right to education of heart and mind. I really believe that's what we need the most. And so, I'm thinking of becoming a teacher. A society is shaped by its people. Every person I help grow helps society grow by extension. You're not going to laugh and tell me I'm dreaming?
Yo no lo haré.
I see. Well, I plan to do my best. That's all I wanted to tell you.
Okay.
That, and to say thanks. This was all because of you. So, thank you.
Bueno. ¿Aún puedo hablar con él?
By the way, no one even talks about the cigarette incident anymore. For everyone except me, it was a minor, easily forgotten incident. But I don't think I'll ever forget it. And I won't forget you either. Thanks again.
Ok, ahí desapareció. Vamos... Por acá se ve que hay alguien. Chan, 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 chan. Aquí Hiko.
Hey. It's quite rare for us to bump into each other here, isn't it?
Cierto.
I guess it's because I usually go straight to practice after class. But today, I felt like looking around the school before heading over. After all, this is my last day here. The days flew by in the blink of an eye. But at the same time, It felt like this year would last for an eternity. I've dedicated all 3 years of high school to boxing, and nothing else. Was there really nothing else?
Claro, a uno lo recuerdan.
I'll be leaving the dorm soon. But that doesn't change the fact that I'll always be your senpai. If you ever run into trouble, you can tag me in. Whatever happens, I'm on your side.
Ok. A ver, ahora deberíamos hablar con Ken. Que no tengo idea. Ah, ok, está acá. Ken.
Oh, Senpai, I'm glad I found you. It was kind of nerve-wracking to come to the high school campus all by myself. Anyway, I'm here to drop off something Tsunade-san forgot. He's usually so put together, but sometimes you can be just a little scatterbrained. Oh, speaking of forgetfulness, do you remember someone named Aragaki-san? He was at the dorm for a little while.
No lo recuerda.
I didn't really talk with him all that much. But whenever he crosses my mind, I feel this ache in my chest, and unbearably sad. It's as if I've forgotten something important, though I'm not sure what. I get the feeling that there was something I had to do. I just don't know what it is or why I feel this way.
Bueno.
Oh. Sorry, didn't mean to spy, but you're going out with Yuko, aren't you?
Pues, about that.
I noticed she's been way more motivated lately. So you're the reason, huh? She even took a look at my knee with this huge book, pointing out all the muscle groups and where I injured it. She really knows her stuff now. Guess that's the power of love. Well, she's a great girl. Better not catch you making her cry, all right? But I guess I'm the last person you want to hear that from. Besides, you're not that kind of guy.
Don't worry. De hecho, rechacé a todas las demás solo para quedarme con Yuko.
Oh, right. I wanted to talk to you about something. I went back to the hospital to get a checkup on my knee. The results are in. It's 100% healed. They said I can run all I want now. Dude, I was so happy. I almost broke the doctor's back. I hugged him so hard. But thinking about it now, how would things have gone if I'd kept running through the pain? I was pushing too hard, only thinking about myself. I got pissed off when things didn't go my way. So I threw out the advice I got and shot my knee to hell. Man, I was such a moron. At least I can see it now. I kept saying it was all for my nephew, but in the end, it was just about my own damn pride. I got you, everyone on the team, and my parents all worried about me. I didn't even stop to notice. I was a real selfish brat.
No te preocupes.
Thanks, man. Well, it took me this long, but at least I finally snapped out of it. Thanks, man. Because of you, I'm standing here on 2 feet.
No hay de qué.
I swear, things will be different from here on out. I want to repay you all for what you've done for me. No more stubborn pride. I'm gonna listen to what others have to say. Even when it's not what I want to hear. Well, that's about it. I just wanted you to be the one I break the news to first. I'll run around to the faculty office and club room later to let everyone else know. Have a good one.
Bye. ¿Aún puedo hablar con él?
Dude, are you good? You look kind of tired. Go home and get some rest, man. Good health is the most important part of training. We're still signed up for the spring tournament. You slack off, I'm gonna leave you in the dust.
Ok, ¿cómo puedo seguir hablando?
Man, I had everyone worried sick. Well, the Miyamoto family has a saying for times like these. Nothing repays a debt better than hard work. Just you watch. Next run I do is gonna be a record breaker.
Ok, ahí sí. Camarero. Vamos, supongo que vamos con el camarero. Pim, pim, pim.
Aren't you the boy who used to talk to the monk upstairs? He actually called here trying to reach you. Seems like he was wondering how you were doing. Come
What?
to think of it, I think he left a message for you. What was it he said again? Hey, don't give me that look. Just hang on a sec. found it. Here you go. I actually wrote it all down. Didn't think I had it in me, did you? Let's see. Oh man, the handwriting is awful. Who the hell wrote this?
I found my wife and son. My son's still a good-for-nothing punk, and my wife is frigid as usual. She's like an old witch. What do you want? I'm on the phone. Hey, don't write this down, all right? Lots happened, but I
Eso no lo tradujeron, pero estuvo gracioso.
times, and I worked to make things right. I guess you could say we fell in love all over again. I realized, instead of holding on to my pride, I needed to just suck it up and apologize. And it's all thanks to you. Well, you take care, kid. If it's meant to be, we'll see each other again.
That's the gist of it. I'm pretty sure I got everything he said. Oh, and don't bother asking for a number. He didn't say. But like he said, you'll see him again if it's meant to be. Don't they say, like, fate lies in God's hands or something? Oh, wait, that'd be Buddha for the monk. Huh.
No pasa nada, no creo Dios.
Anyways, that's that. If fate does bring you two back together, why don't you come party over here again?
Por supuesto.
The monk left you a bottle tag, didn't he? Yeah, I'd give you the bottle, but how many years will it be until you're old enough to drink? Well, I'll save it specially for you. Until then, make sure you stick to soft drinks. I'll see you around.
Chau. Bueno. ¿Quién tengo acá? Hombre de familia, señora Minada, Bukichi Mitsu. Vamos acá. Ping, ping, ping.
I heard he had a hand in the hidden menu at Hagakure as well.
Oh, yes. I've heard the same story. They say he tried a bite of some dish. Then he said it could use some fish flakes. So they put some in, and sure enough, it was delicious.
Están hablando del King Gourmet.
Now it's an item on our hidden menu. I'm a big fan of it myself. I had him come up with some ideas for Wakatsu to...
Yes, he's the one. Suemitsu-kun put our coffee
Sí.
on the map too. Sure, his appearance and behavior are, how should I say this, eccentric? But he knows everything about food, and his palate is refined. He's in a league of his own among gourmands. There's not a restaurateur around here who doesn't know him.
Is he that famous? So when you heard he was planning to leave to tour the country...
I was shocked and disappointed, of course, but I'm glad to hear he's doing well for himself. I hear he's got a book coming out. It's very
What?
exciting.
¿Cómo?
Even when
Qué
he's far
giro.
away, I can still feel him. Wait, don't run that.
De casi estafar a gente en su secta, dándose una gira de gourmet.
Are the rumors about a King Suemitsu statue being built in this shopping district true?
Uy, no, por favor, no.
Oh, yes. I can't wait.
No.
I'll be rubbing it every day for good luck.
Oh, are you a student from the area? Do you mind if we get a few words from you? Are you familiar with a high school student
Sí.
known as the Gourmet King?
Es amigo mío del alma.
Huh? But I'd heard he wasn't interested in anything except food.
¿Estás seguro?
Unless you mean you know him in the same way everyone else around here knows him. Thanks for your time. I'd love a chance to meet him
No me
myself
la
one
creo.
day.
Hola.
Well, well, look who it is. It's been a while. You've grown so much since the last time I saw you.
Now, dear. We don't grow that fast.
Ok, gracias.
What must have happened is that we shrank. Isn't that right?
Oh, is that how it is? Looks like you got one over on me. Say, you know our old shop here, Bookworms? I'm thinking it's due for a makeover. Something fresh, avant-garde. I can't let Gekukan's new school building hog the spotlight.
Buena idea.
Ain't it? I'll hash out some plans with my dear and make this place even better.
Speaking of the new school building, they've decided to replant the persimmon tree.
Oh.
It'll be moved to a special location on a hill overlooking the whole campus. Our dear boy will be able to watch over those students for many more years to come. I know the tree isn't actually our son, and yet This makes me feel so happy.
Ever since my dear heard the news, she's turned into a leaky faucet. Come on, give me a smile. Go.
Please, dear. I think your dentures are falling out. Anyhow, we'll be supporting the GeckoCon students with renewed strength in our hearts. Looking at you again, you really did grow, didn't you? You've overcome great hardships, I can tell. Come back and visit us anytime. We'd always love to see you.
What?
If we can get that young man to spread the word at GeckoCon, there'll be no end to our customers. Not a bad idea.
Come now.
Ay,
Don't make him
me lo
do
salteé. Me salteé que dijo, creo que dijo que no fue una mala idea. A ver si llego a leerlo. Dijo, no es mala idea, querido.
work for us.
You don't have to put it like that. Besides, what are grandchildren for?
Oh, you.
Bueno. Me queda esta gente de aquí. A ver, el padre de Meiko es.
You're... it's you, right? I'm Maiko's father, if you remember.
Sí.
Do you have a minute to talk? I've been dwelling a little on what happened.
Muy bien.
Perfect. If you don't mind, let's take a walk down to the takoyaki stand. I'll buy you some. The food there sure is good. But you knew that already, didn't you?
Cinemática.
When I see this place, I remember all the times I'd come here with Maiko. She came here when she ran away from home, too. She really loved the takoyaki. She's a good girl. Wouldn't you agree?
Sí.
She's so good that I wonder if she's really my own child sometimes. She actually sent me a letter recently. It's chock full of details about her new life. She said she's made a lot of friends. Let's see. She's in charge of the rabbits at her new school and has had to get up early to clean the cages. They scolded her for forgetting her PE uniform. She forgot her homework and had to copy a friend's. I guess she can be a bit absent-minded. I never knew that about her. Oh, and she did so well on her recorder test that she was asked to perform in front of everyone.
What?
Then she went on to talk about how she plays at the park by the school with her friends every day. Her mother's doing well, too. They're having a lot of fun together. Having fun. Must be nice. Nowadays, I just come home to an empty house. The rooms feel so big without those two around. I wonder if she feels the same way. Living in a home with no father in it. We put her through so much because of our own problems. I feel terrible about it. By the way, I've actually got a bone to pick with you, too. Maiko must have really liked you, huh? She wrote all about it.
I can't wait to grow up. That's why I'm drinking lots of milk. I'm going to marry him someday.
Oh no. Me fui.
What the hell is that about, you little punk? You were taking advantage of my little Maiko, weren't you? Maybe I haven't been the best dad, but I'm still her father, damn it. And I'm not letting a guy like you touch my daughter with a 10-foot pole. I'll never let you marry her. And don't you forget it.
Ok. Todo iba tan bien y de repente el tipo le agarró la locura. ¿Sabes? Por eso estás solo ahora. Señora de mi edad.
Hello there. Oh, excuse me. Are you?
Sí.
So it was you. Oh, excuse me. I'm Miss Kamiki.
Me imaginé.
Akinari's mother. My son talked about you a lot. I was just thinking about him. If you have time, would you like to stay and talk for a while?
Vale.
That's wonderful. Please sit down. Today is
a special day. What a coincidence seeing you today. It must be another one of God's whims. Today is my son's, Akinari's, birthday. He'd be 20 if he was still alive. Only 19 years. It was too soon. He was almost an adult, but he never made it. Akinari had a genetic disease. I'm completely healthy, but him... The doctors detected it when he was born. They knew he wouldn't live to see adulthood. Every day, I worried whether he'd wake up the next morning. I blamed myself for what he inherited. But he said something to me near the end. I'm sorry to have brought so much pain into your life, Mother. I'm glad that I was born into this world. I'm glad to have been your son. Thank you for the life you've given me. He suffered so much, and yet he still said that to me. But Akinari brought me so much happiness too. Feeling his warmth as I carried him in my arms after he was born. Those tiny hands. That first smile. Hearing his breathing as he slept at night. Every day, I was so grateful he was alive. Every day, I found new joy in him. Now, I'm so alone, and there's nothing I can do. But my boy gave me so much. I have to keep going, looking straight ahead. That's how I want to live. I'll eat the finest foods, visit the most exotic places. I'll do everything. Absolutely everything that Akinari couldn't. I'll have so many stories to tell him about the things I've done on that day. When we meet again on the other side, if I didn't have that to look forward to, I don't know how I could go on. That reminds me, when my son's condition worsened, he started writing a children's story.
El del alligator.
But when I was cleaning out his room, I never found his notebook. He said he wanted you to be the first one to see it when he was done. Then he laughed and said I would be second. I suppose he wasn't able to finish the story.
Sí que la terminó.
What? So, did you get to read the story?
Expliqué que Kamikami me dio el cuaderno y me contó toda la historia.
I see. So, you did. I'm so glad. That was my only regret. It was awful to think that he wasn't able to finish his project. Oh, you should hold on to his notebook. I'm sure that's what he would want to. I'll hear the story from him directly when I see him on the other side. Now I have one more thing to look forward to. I'm glad I could finally meet you. Thank you. Before I go, let this old woman give you one piece of advice.
A ver.
Take good care of the ones you hold dear. If you wait until their day comes, it's too late. Clinging to their cold bodies won't bring them back. Everyone who's born will die someday. Not just Akinari, or me, or even you. It's all the same.
Este vínculo la verdad que representa perfectamente el espíritu del juego.
It doesn't take a grand gesture. You don't have to make a big production of it. But if you love someone, let them know it. We all go through life with the same struggles, the same heartbreak. We should all lift each other up with the same love and kindness as well. I'm sure you have something precious you can share with people too. Don't ever forget it.
Phew, wow. La madre de Mikami se ha ido sin mirar atrás. A Miki. Bueno. ¿Y ahora qué? ¿Volveré a la residencia ahora? Ah, por ahí puedo hablar con Elizabeth, ¿no? O este. Ah, eres tú. ¿Ya no tienes clase? Hacía mucho que no hablábamos así. Discúlpame, no recuerdo cómo iban las cosas. Bueno, en cualquier caso, los meses van a pasar rápido. Asegúrate de disfrutar de tu vida de estudiante para luego no repetirte de nada. ¿Elizabeth? No está Elizabeth. Bueno, no importa. Bueno, volvemos a la residencia. ¡Coro! ¡Coro! Coro no se mueve de su sitio. No parece que se vaya a marchar pronto. Ping, 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 ping. Ping, 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 ping. Se han dejado encendida la tele. Están echando las noticias.
Coming up next, a special report on the Amazing Commodities Corporation, producer of Tanaka's Amazing Commodities.
Ese también era un vínculo mío.
President Tanaka has made an undisclosed private expenditure that caused quite a stir in the media. With us is our reporter live on scene. Take it away.
I'm reporting from the Amazing Commodities head office, where a swarm of journalists has convened. Word has it that President Tanaka will be coming out shortly to make a statement. The tension in the air is thick.
Thank you. We'll be looking forward to updates as things unfold. Back to the studio. The unaccounted for expenditure has sparked a massive investigation. Some theorize he is guilty of tax evasion.
Oh, no question. This is President Tanaka we're talking about. All he cares about is lining his own pockets, and he does it by swindling his own viewers. He could become the richest man on the planet and still never be satisfied. Why doesn't he donate some of that money for a change? Damn Scrooge.
Well, I'm sure he's not as bad as all that. Oh, this just in. Something's happened at the scene.
What?
President Tanaka has emerged. He's carrying a microphone. It looks like he's about to sing.
Ready to go in your TV? Tanaka's Commodities. Everybody's ultimate friend in greed. Hi, everyone! Amazing Commodities is here for you year-round, rain or shine. We have a monopoly on the cheapest, highest quality goods. Our customers shout for joy so loud it's considered noise pollution. Our stocks rise so high they're a hazard to birds. And we make losers every day out of people who don't buy. We're the only miracle left in this sad, desolate world. That's the Amazing Commodities guarantee. We look forward to your business.
No parece que haya cambiado mucho. El coche del presidente Tanaka se ha ido.
Oh, he's gone.
What the hell are you doing? You call yourself a reporter? If you can't get one lousy comment out of him, you're just giving him free advertising.
We'll have to interrupt you there as we've just received a fax. It's from President Tanaka. The message reads, "Hi, this is Tanaka, the best friend your pocketbook ever had. And what's in my pocketbook is my own business. It's not my company's money, so what's it to them how I use it? But let me make one thing clear. I am not ashamed of a single thing. My conscience is clear, dear viewers, so buy my products, guilt-free. Amazing Commodities, here for you year-round, rain or shine. Buy now, or you'll miss your chance. You'll see. Bye-bye." Apparently, he had no intention of revealing his use for the funds.
Does he have no shame? This Tanaka guy. Just because he's made some money for himself doesn't mean that we're his little playthings. On behalf of the people, I have something to say, and I am not afraid to say it. Fat pigs like him who gorge themselves on the excesses of capitalism should be.
Yes, thank you very much. This concludes our special report. With no clues as to the utilization of said funds, we can only hope that they went to humanitarian purposes. Next up, your daily glimpse into the stock market. This just in. We have reports that Amazing Commodities stocks have suddenly skyrocketed.
Ok. El informe continúa. Estoy hecho polvo, soy incapaz de combatir el cansancio. Mañana es la ceremonia de graduación de los de último año. Debería acostarme pronto. ¡Apa! Azotea. Vamos. Tenemos cultivos que no vamos a usar. Ah, figuran todos los integrantes acá. Ah. Pam, 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 pam. Hay una cosa. Bueno. Vamos a la cama. Esta música me tiene re tranquilo. Estoy agotado, debería acostarme. Bueno. Ah, ¿puedo abrir acá? Maya y yo pasamos mucho tiempo en este juego. Se dio cuenta de algo importante en el juego y lo aplicó también a su vida real. Vamos a acostarnos. Me siento muy cansado, según el prota. ¿Hoy es la ceremonia? Entonces.
It's me, I guess. May I please come in?
Un momento.
Thank goodness. I'm so happy to see you again. I'm sorry to show up so suddenly, but I really needed to talk to you.
No pasa nada.
I remember everything. It seems like everyone else has forgotten. But I remember. That day we...
Pues sí.
I'm sorry. It's just that when I remembered, I was afraid you might go somewhere far away. Like you did during the last battle.
No pienso irme a ningún sitio. Ahí lo que dice.
Today is graduation day, isn't it? I'm sorry. The ceremony's already begun. The weather is so nice outside. Do you remember where we all promised to meet?
A la
Why
azotea.
don't we go ahead and wait for the others? We can enjoy the peaceful view of the city.
¿Cambiará algo porque tengo el vínculo de Iris?
The time to part has finally come. Though this is our last day together, we want the third-year class to know that we're truly proud of you. We wish each of you good health, happiness, and success. On this momentous occasion, I bid you all a fond farewell on behalf of the student body.
Next, a word from the valedictorian. From Class D, Mitsuru Kirijo-san.
Thank you. This past year, I accepted an important responsibility as Student Council President. When I first addressed you from this podium, I spoke to you all about seizing opportunity while you had the chance. It must have been fate that intervened and gave me an important reminder of this. As many of you know, my father unexpectedly passed away due to sudden illness. Sudden illness?
Wow, that's rare. I've never heard her stumble in a speech before.
It's a big day. It must be tough to talk about her father.
What? Cinemática.
I remember now. That's right. After my father died, there was a time I lost motivation to live my life.
Am I forgetting something?
Sonata-senpai? What are you doing?
Goromaru!
Pikachu me.
I shall honor my father's will. I won't run from the future. I'll face it
Buena,
head on.
Romy.
Not a single doubt remains in my mind. And the reason...
Our promise.
Lo recuerdan.
Mitsuru.
That's right. It's because I have forged such wonderful friendships. And we swore that we would never lose hope, no matter what the future may bring.
Senpai, we remembered him, and Aigis.
Yes, I did as well. Let's go. They're waiting.
Se van corriendo, me encanta esta escena. Uf, a ver cómo van a hacer esta escena.
The wind. It feels so nice. I admit, I'm finally noticing the beauty of spring. It's wonderful. And yet, without exception, each and every season will come to an end. We fought side by side. We faced the world's end. And now, I'm finally beginning to understand what it was I'd been searching for. I always wondered what it really meant to live. Now I think it's following your heart, fighting for what you can change, and accepting the things you can't. Nothing on this earth lasts forever. Every life will one day fizzle out. That holds true for all of us, and as soon as you come to terms with it, you realize something. You see what really matters, and find out what it is that gives your life meaning. When I learned that I wasn't strong enough, I was tormented by it. Now I understand why. Protecting others is the duty I was given. But to me, it was more than an obligation. At some point, it became something I wanted to do for myself. Once I decided to try and prevent the fall, something inside me clicked. When I thought about how I might never see you again, that's when I first understood what mattered to me the most. And so, I made up my mind. What I want is to protect you from now until the end of time. I want to stay by your side. And I know I'm not the only one out there who could do this. But still, I want to. Because I'm positive, if I do it for you, then nothing's a waste. My life will have meaning. So, thank you. Sorry. What's gotten into me? It's good. I finally found a reason to live. So why am I... They're here. I see it now. I have friends. We support each other through thick and thin. Not everything needs to be for some greater purpose. Just caring about someone can be enough. That's all we need to give our lives meaning. As for me, I found my path. And that's to protect you with my life.
Los cherry trees.
Thank you so much for everything. You must be tired. Go ahead and rest now. I'll be right here. I won't be going anywhere. In a moment, the others will be joining us.
Me está entrando mucho sueño. Me pesan los párpados.
It'll be okay. I'm right by your side, here to protect you forevermore.
Bueno. Creo que mejor no digo nada. Pero bueno. Terminamos el Persona. Dios. Tengo como 100 horas registradas, así que... Al final era una hora más ayer. Sí, bueno, no iba a ser una hora más. Ya estaba muy cansado, no podía gritar. La última escena... No te voy a mentir, no la entendí la primera vez que lo jugué. Pero bueno. Me gusta el remake de esta canción. Al final era una hora más que ayer. Pero bueno, se llegó. Dios, la verdad que este juego yo siempre tuve mi duda de dónde posicionarlo. Creo que mi favorito siempre fue el 5. Pero... ¿Y ahora tampoco? No, ya sé lo que pasó. Ah, muestran un poco las cinemáticas ahí, está bueno. Ahora con el remake, no sé. Tal vez lo posiciono como mi segundo favorito de los Persona. La verdad que pega bastante fuerte. Me aparece el cast Hero. Koromaru tuvo un doblador. ¡Coro! Mira, ahí tiene su hueso, Wolf. Bueno, la verdad que mis impresiones en el remake estuvieron bastante positivas. Hubo alguna que otra cosa que sentí que se perdió un poco la esencia comparado con el original, pero en la general fueron bastante fiel y consiguieron transmitir bastante bien las emociones y escenas del juego. Así como unas cosas por ahí mínimas, siento que me gustaba más el actor de voz, por ejemplo, de Akihiko. El original. El de ahora siento que es como que se siente que es un señor de 40 años, no sé. La batalla final siento que me puso más... Me emocioné más ganándola en el juego original. Más allá de que fuera mi primera persona, yo creo que era porque era más difícil, ya que no podías, en el persona original no podías controlar a tu equipo. Y 2 anuncios para variar, what the fuck. Pero bueno, en el Persona 3 original no podías controlar a tu equipo, así que tenías que usar las tácticas y les decías, por ejemplo, no sé, a Yukari, vos hace healing y support, vos hace ataque, el otro, y algo así. Y eso hacía que el combate final fuera 1000 veces más complicado. Y además, el enemigo final tenía dos turnos siempre. No sé por qué sacaron eso, una pena. La verdad que lo de los 2 turnos siento que le daba como ese toque de final boss bastante importante. Tal vez lo hacía muy difícil, no sé. Pero bueno, eso es algo que prefiero del original. Me gustaba más... Creo que me gustó más la dificultad del original. No me sentí tan desafiado en este, pero bueno, puede ser que sea porque ya lo jugué, no sé. Me gustó que pude conocer también bastante de los vínculos sociales que no había hecho, porque en el original me habré hecho 5 o 6, yo qué sé. Más que nada porque no me enteraba mucho de cómo funcionaba el Persona y no te lo explicaban tanto en ese juego justo. Ya que el original era como muy... recién la base de todo. Así que me estuvo bastante bueno poder hacer la mayoría de los vínculos. Me faltaron 2 para el logro, pero bueno, no importa, eso lo haré fuera de cámaras tal vez. El combate siento que es el estilo del Persona 5 el combate, no... Efectivamente no tiene el mismo estilo que tenía el original, que era todo por tácticas y solo podías controlar al protagonista. Las teurgias estuvieron bastante divertidas, no te voy a mentir. Tengo entendido también que hay escenas nuevas si haces las interacciones estas que no estuve haciendo a la noche y lo demás con los compañeros del team. Tal vez las hago en la siguiente run, que pruebe por mi cuenta. Pero bueno, en general la pasé bastante bien con este juego. Estuvimos streameando casi todos los días, desde el 2 de febrero que fue cuando salió. Y este viernes arranco la universidad, así que menos mal que lo terminamos justo. Luego busquen la letra de esta canción, ayuda al contexto. A ese contexto del final del juego, donde nuestro personaje estaba sintiéndose muy cansado y que no tenía muy buen aspecto. Y ahora yo voy a estar haciendo otras cosas. Persona ya lo hemos terminado. Tal vez sería gracioso jugar alguno de los otros Personas que no jugué, como el 1 y el 2, pero probablemente lo haga por mi cuenta, ya que streamear es bastante difícil ahora que no hay más vacaciones. Pero bueno, a terminar la canción. Por cierto, no sé si vos, Wolf, que estabas, no sé si lo recordarás. Cuando sellamos a Nyx, ahí te digo, ahí te digo. A ver si hay alguna cinemática más. Van a darnos la noticia. Fin. No, no lo dijeron, pero bueno, está bien. Logro desbloqueado. De las sombras a la luz. Has visto el final bueno. Bueno. Cuando sellamos a Nyx, básicamente, hicimos un ataque, tipo, después de pelear contra Nyx, que nos enfrentamos a como la luna en la muerte en forma de luna y no sé qué cosa, teníamos un ataque que sellaba Nyx, que usaba todos nuestros puntos de vida. No era casualidad. Entonces, esto de que nos estuvimos sintiendo agotados y demás es como una consecuencia de eso. De hecho, la única razón, esto es lo que escuché, no estoy seguro, porque no, como pudieron ver, no se confirma nada del juego, pero por lo que se escuchó, la única razón por la que, a pesar de haber usado todos nuestros puntos de vida para sellar a Nyx, la única razón por la que llegamos hasta acá, hasta la azotea para reunirnos con todos nuestros amigos, es para cumplir la promesa que habíamos hecho de reunirnos una vez que termina todo, en el día de la graduación de los estudiantes de tercero. Entonces, sí. El prota al final del juego se muere. Y así es como que... Lo sabía. Ah, pará, esto no lo quiero guardar justo ahí. Lo voy a guardar en otro lugar. Probablemente abajo de todo. Lo sabía. Bueno, mira, ahí cambia la pantalla. Básicamente es como... De hecho es bastante en juego con el mensaje... O sea, en juego, justo la palabra no quería usar. Es bastante fitting, me sale, con la temática del juego. De que todos nos vamos a morir algún día y por eso tenemos que aprovechar la vida al máximo. Bueno. Dicho eso, el juego estuvo bastante bueno. Yo luego voy a, como dije, probablemente... Ay, la música me encanta. Probablemente luego vea de sacar los logros, porque me quedaron 2 logros. Me quedaron fusionar a Mesías, que no es tan difícil, lo puedo hacer. Y alcanzar el máximo en todos los vínculos sociales. Ese logro es el molesto realmente, porque me va a obligar a jugar casi todo de vuelta. Bueno. Que... Bueno, al final sí quedó 1 hora justito. Solo quedaba 1 hora, pero bueno, mejor no me arrepiento de haberlo terminado hoy. Realmente ayer era muy tarde y no podía gritar, no podía hablar, era difícil terminarlo en esas situaciones. Y no sé si está... Bueno, Wolf, no sé qué le pareció el juego. A vos y a Rumi, que también anda por ahí. Es largo, definitivamente. De hecho, creo que cumplí... A ver si me lo dice. Sí, tengo 100 horas en el juego. Casi clavadas. 100 horas, 8 me pone. No le presté mucha atención varias veces. Not gonna lie. Es largo, sí. Sí, es largo, a ver. Igual... no sé. Al final uno como que... Trato de no darle mucha vuelta a eso. Es como lo importante es disfrutar el juego. Y bueno, quizás para jugarlo una vez. No, sí, a ver, vos que sabés todo esto, no te recomendaría jugar este juego. Ya es como... Ya está. Pero... tal vez estaría bueno que pruebes por ahí, no sé, podrías probar el 4, el 5. Tienen mensajes distintos. El enfoque de este era más de la vida y la muerte. Pero el 4 y el 5 van a otros mensajes ya. Así que, bueno, según lo quiero probar. Ciertamente, a mí me gustó bastante que haya sido mi primer juego de Persona. Ciertamente creo que es el más, no sé si decir disruptivo, como el que te tira más bombas de la nada, si se quiere. Bueno, no, fuera. Pero bueno, con eso yo creo que vamos a terminar por hoy. Vamos a hacerle raid a Black Fox. Vamos a poner el raid Black Fox 98 /. Le devolvemos la raid de la última vez. Y nada. Sé que fue directito corto. Pero bueno, quedaba poco. Ni modo, se viene hasta dentro... ¿Cómo que dentro de 4 meses? Dentro de un año. Nos vemos en febrero del año que viene. No creo que haga streams en 4 meses. Aún en las vacaciones de invierno probablemente te hace otras cosas. Pero nada, nos vemos un año entonces. Ni modo, es lo que hay. Así que nada, fue un placer haber compartido este juego con ustedes. Ya a pesar de que lo había jugado, ciertamente quería streamearlo por si podía compartirlo con más gente y hacer conocer más la saga, que a mí me encanta. Y nada, nos estamos viendo dentro de un año. No sé hacer despedidas. Mándale un saludo a Black. Chau, chau.